Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of the Hermitpack. In today's episode, we're going to be doing something, we're going to be doing a couple different things. One of the first things that I want to do is get basically a bank for my power, so that if something happens or whatnot, I've got a backup. If I run out, if I'm doing a lot of machinery-related stuff, and I use up all my power generation, I still have a backup to fall in place. Now, there's a few ways to do this. You could use capacitor banks from Ender.io and all sorts of stuff like that, but there's a mod that I've never played around with, and I just kind of want to test it out, because half the fun of playing with mod packs for me is just trying stuff that I've never tried before. So, let's see if I can find it again. I think it was refined storage. It was like multi-block, or actually yeah, here we go. Multi-storage. This is what it's called. So, Vault Item Box, Vault Liquid, Vault RF Power. And I think that is the one I'm looking for, is this Vault RF Power. Although I'm not really sure how this works. I've never played, as I said, I've never played with this mod. So we're going to try a couple things out. Let's see. It's got a vault door, I see. Stone storage. Dense stone storage. Stone storage upgrade. Is this all made using stone? Because that would be crazy if I can just make all of these things using stone. Multi-storage. And then there's all these Enderlink things as well. Vault concrete. Wow, that's actually kind of complicated. Well, actually, it's not that complicated to make. Huh. Let's just see. Vault wall block. It doesn't tell me, actually, in... I was really kind of hoping that it would tell me in NEI how to do this. Stone storage upgrade. Let's just try making something simple. So let's make some stone storage. Let's just make a couple stacks. It's not like I'm lacking the stone. There we go. So if we set this up, say I want just like a little storage room like this. Does this become a multi-block? Oh, they open. They open like that. Okay. So these are essentially like crates. And they hold a chest's worth of stuff. Okay. So that's easy enough. So that I'm assuming this is essentially the same thing. Go away. Give me that stone. I'm guessing this is essentially the same thing, but a double chest? Yeah, that's basically what that is. Okay. So that makes sense. But the question is, how do I make these? Let's make 2 blocks of iron. Let's make a stack of pistons. And then let's make one of these vault doors. And how big is this? Door must be placed in a 2x2 or 3x3 opening that is framed with vault blocks. So, vault item box. How do I make vault blocks? It doesn't say. How does one make vault blocks? Do I use vault concrete, perhaps? If I do that, and I'm kind of hesitant to pour this in my base, just randomly. Maybe what you have to do... Let's try this. Let's grab a couple stacks of cobblestone, and let's just see if I do like a thing like this, and we do something like that, and then I pour this vault concrete in here. Does that work? No. Okay, so you can't just pour it in. Volt core changer. Huh. And I can't just, like, dump this out. How does this work? I feel like there's some sort of something that needs to be done. Multi-storage. That's the actual Volt concrete itself. Maybe this will tell me? What do I need to make this thing still? I need 1 redstone comparator. Okay. Let's make one of these Volt core changers and just see if this tells me anything. So, except I can't place it. How you do the thing? Thing? Can I put it on top of this? Can I put it in there? Yes. Whoa. Opening that messes up your inventory and makes it look all funky. I don't know. I feel like this is not a very intuitive mod. I feel like I may have to look into this a bit. Yeah, let me look into it for a little bit, guys. I'm going to see if I can get it figured out. I'll be back with you in just a sec. Alright, guys, I am back. Apparently there is an in-game guide, and the way you get to it is by typing that into the chat. Frustrated's guide with the Z in frustrated. And then that will tell me how this whole thing works. So, let's see. Volt door, that we got. Volt concrete. Pour the concrete onto iron bars to create a block. Oh, I see. Okay. So if we go... Where would I put a vault? And we can make it... Let's see, it was 3 by 3, so we could make it relatively large. Let's maybe go down into the basement. And maybe we put it... Where would be a good spot to put this? Actually, right here wouldn't be terrible. Although I think this might go into this other room. Yeah, that goes into our mob farm. So maybe that wouldn't be the best place to put it. What about... We could put it behind the mob farm. But basically, the cool thing about these vaults is that only you and people that you specifically allow are able to enter it, which I think is kind of a cool idea. Maybe we'll put it right here. This could be a decent spot for it. If we clear out like a 5 by 5 space, right? Something like this. Make it relatively decent sized. And we can keep all of our super secret precious stuff in here. That could be kind of fun. I don't know. As I said, it's just about playing around with new mods, things that I haven't done before. So, if we put iron bars like this, will that then pour... So each one of those is going to use 1 block. Okay. So we're going to need actually quite a lot of this concrete stuff. So let's just make... What else needs to go in there? I'm going to need water buckets. So let's just grab a ton of buckets. And let's make a ton of buckets. And let's just throw those in here. And then we can swing over here since we have an infinite water source and fill a bunch of these up to make a ton of concrete blocks. This might take me a little longer than I had initially thought, though. I'll be back with you in just a minute. Well, the good news is that these things stack. The concrete buckets do. So that's good at least, unlike the water. However, this is still pretty tedious, not gonna lie, because I have to individually craft every one of these blocks, which takes an exceptionally long time. Let's see. Ultimately, I think the door is going to go right in the middle. So this whole thing will basically be one big vault, and we'll try it out and see what we think. Anyway, so I'm going to go back to doing this. I need 1 billion of these buckets of water. This is going to take me a little while. All right, guys, I am back. So I think we've got that. So now I can put the vault door here. Oh, and you right... Oh, so it takes you inside like that and out. So it's a right-click thing. So that's how they keep other people from being able to get inside. Got it. Okay. Well, we definitely need some sort of light in there. We could just go glowstone or maybe just a torch. Maybe just a regular torch for now. Throw that up here. And then what I could actually do is take my modular storage, which I believe still has all of its stuff in it. All the cards? Yeah. So this all has stuff in it, and I can stash stuff in there if I need to. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this color, but, whatever. I mean, now here's another question. Can I... It doesn't look like I can break it. So, let's just see. Multi-storage. Ender Corer. Enables the changing of vault walls on an active vault. Okay. Stacking storage. Yep, that I already know about. Hidden storage. Place on a block to copy that location's appearance. Okay. Used to loosely store large amounts of items. Although you don't physically lose items there, they may be hard to find. Interesting. And then the storage upgrade we already know about. So how do I get rid... Oh, that's a beautiful texture. How do I get rid of those walls if I want to? I'm guessing... I'm assuming I probably have to craft and use one of those vault core changer. Enables the changing of vault walls on an active wall. Or on an active vault. So if I grab this guy, and what all did it say it needed? Requires fuel, vault concrete, and a new core. A base block or a normal broken wall. Okay. So let's make a little bit more vault concrete. If I come in here and put that guy down, okay, it looks like it can be put there. And I can put it there as well. I can put that in here. And let's just grab some coal. I'm assuming it can use coal as fuel. And then some sort of block. Unless there's some other kind of fuel. But it said it needed a vault thingy or another thing as well. Let's see. Multi-storage. A base block or a normal broken vault wall. So maybe if I do one of these and I put that, can that go in there anywhere? No. I'm not sure how exactly, if at all, this can be broken. Because if the atomic disassembler can't break it, I'm kind of doubting that anything else can either. Yeah, unbreakable. And it says pickaxe is the way to go, but it doesn't look like that can be broken with a pick, because I'm using one right now. So we might just be stuck with this. It might not be possible to change this at all. But I mean, it doesn't. Hey, at the same time, you know, I think the placement of it is fine. I don't think it's really it's out of the way. I think it looks kind of cool. You know, it is what it is. It's interesting. But there we have it. I wanted to get into energy power, but this ended up being something very different than what I thought. Either way, still a pretty cool thing. We will get into energy storage of some sort. I may go with the capacitor banks from Ender.io. They are a good option, and they are kind of a multi-block, so you can make them as big and powerful as you want. But unfortunately, guys, I'm out of time for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.